on the presentation, but I would appreciate that we wait till the end, then ask any questions that we might have. Yeah. So basically, this speed modeling competition is something that we intend to be recurring. That's We want it to be something that occurs every month. It will be a monthly competition. Yeah. So is like the league rightfully point out, is that we are telling you that okay, this is going to be a league format per month. We are starting this January, so the January table will soon be out. That's the league table will soon be out. The designers, the graphic designers have already made, they are making few adjustments to it, and then once the registration is closed, we will officially not be taking any more entry for participation this month. Maybe subsequent months, the people can come in. So this competition will now, you will now be earning points per how do I call it, per speed modeling contest that you are taking part in. So just like the way your normal leagues are, you face everybody on the league table, and then at the end of the month, the winner, you crown the winner and everything like that. So we intend on giving prizes too to the top performers and everything like that. So that's basically the overview of the whole competition. The speed model, I don't know, there are some people that might not know, they are not used to speed modeling. Speed modeling basically is a competition where you are given a model and then asked to design in very rapid time. So while you are in a speed modeling competition, the goal is you have to be accurate and time conscious. So if your opponent, I will talk more about that later. Let us move on to the other point. So the objectives. What are our objective? What do we intend on achieving uh, by this whole speed modeling competition? So we want to improve the practical SolidWorks proficiency of all our members, because that's the goal. If we are just hosting events, just is like there's not really any growth or way of growth for our members. So we want you guys to keep on practicing and getting better. So in that way, you get to grow in your SolidWorks usage. So we encourage you to do peer learning, and then if you find anyone that is this person, while participating in the speed modeling competition, it was very, fast, and I would like to have this person as a mentor. That's also a way. And we are going to use this method to identify top performing designers in in our community. Yeah, so we want to know, okay, these are the top people in Lagos SolidWorks user group, basically for now in the whole of Nigeria. So that's the point. We want you guys to, be there to be able to boast that yes, you are among the top SolidWorks designer in the whole of Nigeria, and then want to be able to keep our member engaged all year round. So what's the competition format? First off, the registration is open to all Lagos SolidWorks user group members. So long as you are a member, you are liable, you are welcome to participate in this speed modeling competition. It's open for all, male, female, everyone that are interested. The entry is free. You don't have to pay anything to anyone to enter the competition. The entry is completely free. And then, so the caveat for this is, if the number of people, let's say we have like 100 people, then we can now split the tiers into maybe beginner, intermediate, and advanced. But we would not be able to do that uh, now, because I don't think the number is that much yet. Maybe about 30 people or 30 plus. So uh, uh, plus this month we started quite late. We didn't inform the whole community at first, so it might uh, be it might be what it might be part of the reason for low participation now. So what's the structure of the challenge? So the frequency is every month, the duration per a whole this thing is 60 to 90 minutes. So we want to per day, that Saturday, it will be like for 60 to 90 minutes. The task could basically be to recreate a part or a small multi-body from 2D diagrams, reference images. We'll give you the dimension, we'll give you the constraint. Then what you have to do is to put in the mass of your model in the chat box. Once you do that, if you are right, we would we would inform you, okay, you are right. And if you are not, we would inform you that you are not. So I would say more about the that in the next this thing. So for the duration per each turn, that's for every two people facing. We intend maybe like four people, five people, six people, depending on how many people are going to play in a day. So 15 minutes per game. So once 15 minutes is over and any of the participants has was not able to get um the model, that round will be um given as draw for both of the participants. So 15 minutes is for each turn. That's anyone that is facing, I mean any two people that are facing, uh, they would they would have just 15 minutes to finish their model. So for uh, the the tournament, how are we going to assign points to each people? So the win for winning, that's for getting your model right, you are going to get 5 points. If you draw, you are going to have 3 points. If you lose, you are going to have 1 point. But walkover will attract 0 points. So anyone that maybe due to some reason or the other is not able to attend and didn't inform us before earlier, that's beforehand. So the person will have 0 points. So what constitutes as a win is you are the first person to put in accurately the you'll be given a tolerance, of course. So tolerance of maybe plus or minus 0.5 or something like that for you to get the answer of the mass right. So if your answer is correct, you would automatically win that round. But if your answer is not correct and your opponent has not gotten the answer, you failed it that 1 point, you have another opportunity to how do I call it, to evaluate your model and see if, okay, was where I made mistake, this was where I made mistake. So you can check it, and if you're able to get it before your opponent gets the correct answer, you can also win in that way. So remember, I said draw is once the 15 minutes mark is over, and then none of you has won. You would both draw that round. So for our ranking system, we have already released the motherboard picture. So we will start filling it and then we'll publish it on both our WhatsApp chat box and on our website. So you can go and visit our website. I'll put it in on the chat box now. So that's our website. You can easily go on the competition page. You would be able to see the leaderboard we once we start publishing the leaderboard. So for the season table too, that's for each month, all the cumulative ranking, you see it. And then we would also recognize that's the most improved participant. That's anyone that maybe start up on a foot and then is able to bounce back. We would give such person recognition, so that as a motivation. So For our incentive, for our incentives that we intend on giving each participant, the first position will be taking 25,000 naira. That's per month. Second will be taking 15,000, and then third will be taking 10,000. So all these are just small funds to encourage our participants in the speed modeling competition. And then for non-cash prize, we are going to give you certificates. We are going to show you on our platforms, and then we are also going to consider you as priority for other swagging merchandise. So when we have merchandise like that to fear, I'm to share, we are going to give them the um to the to you as conservation. So who are the judges and evaluation body? So basically you are just the SWUG technical lead, and then your mass checks. So once the moderator has approved the answer as correct, so you are automatically the winner of that round. So what are the platforms and the tools that I'll be using for this competition? Basically, SolidWorks, that's the most important. So once you have access to SolidWorks, go and learn how to check your mass properties. If you don't know how to, that's very important. Please go and learn how to check your mass properties, because it will be very useful for you in this round. So where is the platform for the competition? Basically, the people that are going to be watching us are going to be watching on Twitch or YouTube. So you can check our Twitch page. Let me put our Twitch profile on the chat box. So our Twitch profile or on our YouTube page. We'll be sharing the link to the YouTube page in case if there are people that want to watch it on YouTube. So they will be watching it live. But the participants they will be shared a mail, a registration mail that they are going to use to register on Zoom. So on Zoom is the platform where everyone that is participating that day would be on. So anyone that is just interested in watching them live would watch on Twitch or YouTube. So and for when we have maybe a special final event or final event, then there will be a physical venue. Our WhatsApp and Bevy will be for the announcement, and then Google Form is where the people would register, and then at the end of the month we'll bring out a feedback form where members will say, okay, I these are where I don't understand, or where the team can improve on. So the feedback will be on Google Form. So now I'll go over to the questions. Please, if you have any question, you can now start putting them on the chat box so that we can quickly address them uh, as we move on. Yeah. So, what time on Saturday will the challenge be? Okay, so the challenge. Let me. Okay, so what time on Wednesday on Saturday will the challenge be? So the challenge will be from 5 to 6, just as we are doing now. So on every Saturday like that, the challenge will be from 5 to 6, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So that's basically 60 minutes. So where we are crossing over, it just be like a small distance into 6 o'clock. So the challenge will majorly be from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, someone is asking, can Indians participate in this competition? Mm, yes, Indians can participate in the competition, But when once it comes to prices, we might not be able to give prices to Indians because due to um how would I call it, naira, um cross border transfer. So we might not be able to give participation fund out to foreigners. Basically, I think we had about maybe two or three foreigners saying they are interested in joining competition. They are welcome to join the competition and they will also be on the motherboard, but uh, they will not be able to have access to the prize fund. But certification, okay, certified that you are the winner of this month competition, that's not a problem. Okay, so next question. Also, you talk about, okay, so 15 minutes, yes, is an end to end, head to head. Yeah, so you and your competitor, so that's two people, would have 15 minutes to finish their model. So I even think that's too much, but for the sake that we are just starting off, so it's better we give the participants that opportunity for, you know, more more time. That's for beginners, in case if you don't get the question immediately. So 15 minutes for each participant. That's an head to head. That's, let's say, maybe Bilal versus uh, Paul. That's, both of us would have 15 minutes to finish our model. So the first person to finish the model before that time runs out, that will be the winner of that round. And then the next set will come in, share their screen, then present like that. Would also want to see your screen while, modeling, so we can say, okay, yeah, yeah, uh, how would I call it? We'll be able to see, okay, yes, the people are, how your approach to modeling and everything. Okay, certificate will be enough. Okay, thank you. Man. Okay, so any other questions? Any other questions? Let's keep them coming. If you have any question, you can unmute your mic too and then ask question in case you have any. Okay, someone said, how will you draw the table? Okay, so from the participation that we have seen, I do not think there is any like utter disparity between people that are participating. So there are not too much gap in everyone that is participating. So everyone will face on head to head. You have the opportunity. It's just like Premier League table. If you don't beat Man City, you can beat maybe West Ham. If you don't beat West Ham, you can beat Bournemouth. You get? So it's not compulsory that you beat everyone. You get? So it's just, that's why we are doing it as a league format. We are not doing it as a tournament format. A tournament where once you once you once you face off with someone, you are disqualified. Immediately you lose. No, you have the opportunity to go up. That's why we are going to give the best participant, uh, the best participant, what do you call it? Mm, that the best improving participants, something that, yes, you have really improved compared to when you started. Yeah. So the head to head speed modeling. No, no, no. The 5 to 6 is the time that would be doing the competition. You get? So is in between that time that you would have your 15 minutes. So that means there'll be around maybe four or three um people facing off in a day. So that's what it means by that what they call it, the 5 to 6 p.m. So 5 to 6 p.m. is 1 hour, 15 minutes. Like four people should be able to part, four teams or four that would be eight individuals be able to participate that day. Four matches. That's four this in between two people. Four head to head between two people. Yeah. So that's basically it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like normal. Yes, it's just like normal league where Man City will face um Man U will face, yeah, everyone will face each other. Yeah, something like that. How many times can you participate in a month? Actually, it depends on the amount of people that we have. Like this, we have about 30 registrations. So it means that some one person would face 29 people. So it's possible that you participate 29 times in a month. Yeah, so that's why it's a league format. You are not no one is going to have like special set of people that is going to face, or so everyone will have fair chance to win the competition.
Bilal, are you still there?
Yeah, yeah, I'm waiting if there are any other question. Okay, if there are no questions by 5:35, we can stop and call it a day. So um on every participant will receive a mail, I think by Thursday, Friday, um on how to register. On I mean, they will not to they will register for a webinar on you on Zoom. So they will officially be invited if they will be participating on Saturday. So if there are no questions by 5:35, we'll call it a day. Oh, we are not checking if you are using crack version or not. We would not even actually be able to know if you are using crack version or not. So uh we are not police of that. Yeah. Can update on participant. Yes, yes, yes. That's even very important for us. So that's why we will be closing this form very soon. That's the form for people that will be participating this month very soon. And then the leaderboard for this month will be out. So once the leaderboard is out, it means that the form has closed. So by Thursday, everyone that is participating on Friday should know. We would send it on our WhatsApp group, and then we'll also send a mail so you can register for the webinar. No, no, no. There is no. I don't think we are worried about cheating. You don't even have that much time to cheat per se. We are not monitoring you. You are just sharing your screen, your solid screen. So other people that will be watching you live will be able to know that this is how you are going about designing your model. So I would want us to also go and watch Too Tall Toby on YouTube. So you can have an idea on how the speed modeling contest is like. So the two people that are presenting will share their screen, will share both of them screen on the so that other people that are watching it live will be able to see it. And then once you are done with your model, just put it in the chat and we'll confirm if your answer is correct or not. So you can go and watch tutor to be to practice yourself and then prepare for it. No, 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 we are not doing assembly modeling because uh it will actually take time. And assembly modeling, what we will do is some questions might be multi-body parts. So it's not say assembly modeling. No, we are not doing assembly per se. So it's just like, I don't know if you have heard of this bottom up approach of assembly. So that kind of assembly, no, top to bottom assembly approach. So not necessarily that you now go to assembly then start putting your parts together. No, we don't have the time for that. Basically just do your parts and model it within that time. Yeah, top to bottom assembly. Yeah. So which version? Basically any version, so long as you can get your mass and it's within that tolerance range. That's why I'm going to give you a tolerance range. So I think 2012 to 2026 is okay for the competition. I don't know the disparity in the values from those months beforehand, but 2012 to 2024 should be okay for the competition. So people have pushed us over 5:35. So let us wait till 5:40. If there are no questions, we'll call it a day. So the recording will also be available on our YouTube channel, and then I'll share the link on the WhatsApp group once we have uploaded the recording. So for other people that are not around, that they are not here, that have registered to participate in the competition. Yes, the competition will be judged basically on mass property. So if you don't get your mass property, you would have another chance to check it and then maybe refine it. So if you don't now still get it, yeah, you would have lost the round. But if you are very lucky that your opponent also didn't get it within the 15 minutes, so it means that you'll be on a draw. That's both you and your opponent would have same points. And I really want it to be interesting. People that are watching it too online would see you guys uh, as you are trying to model and maybe get the answer correctly before the other person. The link to be shared. I don't understand that. What link? Is it the uh, people participating link or okay, trial rounds? There are no okay registration. Yes, you can share the registration link to anybody. That's the point. Share the registration link out. That's no problem. We'd actually appreciate more participation, especially Nigerians. Yeah. So is there trial for now we will not have, but let us take this month as a trial. So anyone that say okay, this month should just be like a trial in our mind, so we can take it as a trial. This month can be your trial round. Don't be afraid to take on the challenge. So next month will be the official starting, but the prizes and everything will still be available, but you can take this month as your trial round.